Alright you guys, ZFR back here, and in this video I kind of want to talk to you guys really quickly about the Witcher TV show. So recently, if you guys didn't notice, I just finished playing The Witcher 3 for the final time. I beat The Witcher 3 and I beat all the DLC for my final playthrough for all of it. So like I'm really happy I got that away. It was a fun last playthrough. But with that being said, it's time to move on to different games and stuff. But luckily, I can still get my Witcher fix with the Netflix show that's supposed to be coming out soon. And they're releasing this, I'm thinking it's going to be 2019, maybe 2020, who knows, but I don't think it's going to be this year. I don't think so, because from what the director or creator is saying, like they're just now really getting ideas down on paper, let alone actually filming some stuff. So yeah, with that being said, it is a long way off, but there's a lot to be excited about when it comes to this series. So if you guys aren't really familiar with what The Witcher is and everything, a basic overview is it's this story about this monster hunter for hire named Geralt of Rivia, and he's pretty much like absolute badass, and in every regard, and like that for the most part is the basic sum up of it. But you know, there's a lot more moving and complex pieces, like all the different characters that we're going to get to see along the way, all the different types of monsters and everything, all the complicated decisions and choices, and the crazy world that they're living in at the point, and you know, the state of the world and everything. Stuff like that is going to really, I'm guessing, be present in this show, at least from what at least with my first guess on what The Witcher is in general. So like, I mean, there's a lot to be excited about here, especially if you already are a Witcher fan, whether you've just read the books or you've played the games and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot to be excited about. But a lot of people are worried that it might turn out to be a flop, and that it's not really going to live up to what everybody's hoping. Because if you don't know, Netflix is actually most likely hoping that this show will be able to compete with Game of Thrones. Which, if you know The Witcher, you know it probably can, but only if they nail it. I mean, only if they nail it. Because Game of Thrones is pretty much like the beast of the industry right now when it comes to TV. Like, I mean, it's the most expensive show on TV, and you know, they're making the money. So like, yeah, that show is massive. But overall, I'm thinking if The Witcher 3 gets off to the right start, I'm thinking, I just said The Witcher 3, but if The Witcher TV show gets off to a right start, I'm thinking it can give Game of Thrones a run for its money eventually. It might take a while for it to gain a following, so I'm guessing it's not going to be the first season or the second season. But once it starts getting around season 3 or whatever, and depending on how far it goes, I think it definitely can rise to the top of a lot of people's what they watch list or whatever. So yeah, with that being said, like a lot of people are worried that they're going to mess it up, because when you look at things like the CGI that they're probably going to have to work with, because like there's a lot of monsters in The Witcher 3. Like I said, this is a story about a monster hunter for hire, and you know, I can only assume that there's going to be a decent amount of that in the show. So yeah, they're going to have to either lay out some pretty good CGI or do the mixture with the puppets and everything. They're going to have to do a lot of work to make that come together right and make it look good. That's going to be a lot of money alone right there. Then on top of that, they have to worry about stuff such as the characters. Like, I mean, Geralt has to be like a really difficult character to act. At least I would think, because you know, he's supposed to come off as this cold, heartless monster killer, with that actually does have a sense of humor, and it does have feelings and stuff, but you know, they're hidden down deep, so you only see them in very specific moments. So yeah, that's going to be a hard part to act. And on top of that, depending on who else they decide to cast, they're going to have to get a lot of interesting personalities in this show, and so therefore they're going to have a lot of good actors. But with that being said, as long as they nail all that stuff, I do think this show can turn out to be really good. I'm super excited to see what they're going to do with this. I'm hoping we get a trailer at the end of this year. I'm hoping so, or at least a teaser, something. But you know, it all depends. Like I said, the writers and stuff, they're still writing it from what I understand. Like, they haven't even finished all of that. So it is a while off. We're probably not going to really see any of it until like next year at the earliest. I would even go as far as say. So yeah, with that being said, tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. Are you excited for the Witcher TV show? Are you worried that they're going to screw it up? And do you think it could compete with Game of Thrones? Because I hear so many people saying that, and I want to believe that if anything could, it would be The Witcher. But like Game of Thrones, man, that is just that show has like a massive following right now. I mean, that's the #1 show on TV pretty much. It took that spot from Walking Dead a while ago, if I'm correct. So yeah, like that's like a titan to beat, to overcome. So right away, Witcher is going to face some competition, is going to face some stuff there right when it comes out. So I'm excited to see how all that turns out. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, leave those comments and stuff. Hit the like button if you really liked it, and hit that subscribe button if you love this video and want more like this. But anyway, overall, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. ZFR out.